What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM20 series where we look at some of the young players on the game and see how they get on across their careers. All these players are subscriber-suggested players, so if you've got a player you want to look at, in the comment section down below, leave as much info on him as you possibly can, and I will get through quick as I can as well. All you got to do is leave his name, his position, age, nationality, all that stuff to make it easier to find him, especially if he's an obscure player. This helps me, so it'll be a bit easier. So this is a request series, so all players are requested, unless I get super inspired. So this is at the moment, recording this on the Friday, this is the final suggestion I've got. So if you want to get your suggestion in, then now's a good time to get it in. I may do some redos occasionally down the line. Players did earlier on to see if they've updated or anything like that. But unlikely. But yes, if you've got a player to look at, leave them down below. So today is Fiete Arp, a Brazilian. No, he's not. He's a German striker. £2 million at Bayern Munich. Obviously, the main start jumps out there is 16 finishing, and the pace is not bad either. How long's he been there though? I think he's been there. He's just joined this season. £2.6 million. Remember before, he had a pre-transfer agreement, I think, if I remember correctly. So he's using weaker foot. He's right-footed. How strong is his weaker foot though? It actually is weak, okay. So yeah, let's go to the first. It's available for loan, so you can get him on loan if you're a club who can attract that kind of player from Munich. So first jump, let's go. So folks, he's still at Bayern Munich. He's not on the first team though, or first team squad at least, and we're not seeing much increase overall. Still 16 finishing and now 16 off the ball. Same player traits as well. Injury records. Look at injury record here. So pretty good injury record. Nothing there's worrying me particularly. So career stats, have a look here. So we saw he was here. He got in the League of 3, got 11 goals there. Then obviously first team here. Back to League 2. Not been played much, is he really? This is a bad sign. Who are Bayern Munich playing up front? I bet it's Lewandowski still in it. We've got Barrow. They're playing him instead of... Alright, maybe they're not. Maybe he's injured to somebody else. There he is. Lewandowski's there. Get him out of the team and get Arp in a bit more, I would say, at this point. The age of Lewandowski indicates it's time to move him on a little bit. Not move him on, but phase him out. So yeah, he needs to move club. The finishing is good. Composure's not bad. You can work on that. Next jump. Let's go. But this is different. He's gone from Munich. Well, not technically. He's now Dortmund, the former, Dortmund and the Bayern Munich link there again. And we've seen first 16, finishing 16, off the ball 17 now, penalty taking 15 as well, long shots 14, good pace 15, natural fitness 15, same player traits as well, with £48 million now. So look at his injury record again here. Okay, a few more, but maybe he's getting more action in matches with the ball in training, but so look how he got on here. So Munich eventually saw them after doing the same thing, playing the second team, but not really playing in the first one. They got another free transfer, did in it. 8 games, got five goals. Then they got 9, they got 7 and 3. Obviously 7 goals, 3 assists. Then 4 appearances, 3 goals. Dortmund signed for £27.5 million. 8 games, 8 goals. Yeah, this is definitely he's still a good player. I still think he's worth signing. The pace is good. Finishing is good as well, and first touch is good as well. And off the ball is really handy. Just didn't get played enough early on, did he? Bayern Munich just sticking with Lewandowski, unfortunately. Anyway, we're going to jump and see if he continues, if he can get any more goals than this. Right, he's at Cologne now. Or Cologne, whatever. And relatively the same stats, really. Nothing really changed. This kid seems to have an issue with not being played much, which, again, like I always said, the rules of this series are I do one run through. I don't try and engineer a good review, because that's not really fair. It might be a 1 in a million shot the guy's getting good. So as a general rule, I just do it once. So, but we always try and find reasons why maybe it's not quite developed. I think we know why this has happened this time. Injury record, you can see mixed, I would say, is on that one for me personally. So Dortmund signed him, then instantly sold him again next season for 24.5, 9 goals in 25 appearances, then 6 in 30, then 4 in 32. This period here has really messed him up. You've got to play him. you've got to, I would say, as a bit of advice, if you really want this kid and you think he's got a lot about him, track him early, keep an eye on him, keep scouting him, because eventually he'll want first team football, I think, because in this particular scenario, also he can play left wing apparently if you train him there. I would say scout him early on, keep an eye on him, and maybe not the first year, maybe in the second year, if you're looking at him, start scouting him and go to the game for like 3 months and just keep on it. Eventually he'll want to leave. I don't know what the fee would be. You'd imagine it'd be quite high because they'd be banking on him being good in the future, but it looks like it's in this scenario that Munich don't play him, so get on that if you want this guy. So thanks for the suggestion, my friend. I have a feeling I did this review on this guy before and it was the same kind of problem, I believe, or it was going to be different. Anyway, next episode will be when we get a request coming, guys. So if you want to see more from this series and you want to play, you want to look at, leave them down below. I'm willing to do redos, but only if it was only there's been a massive boost in their stats from the main database. What I might do, guys, is load the database only for redos. Is look at say, I don't know, it's Mason Greenwood, for example, or someone like picking him at the hat. Look at what the current ability was, potential was on the major database, and then look at the new one and see if there's been a massive increase. If there has, I'll then do a review on that player again. But I'm not going to do a review again on the player if it's similar kind of settings. It's only for the only time I will look at that kind of thing later is when I'm doing a redo. Unless you guys want me to do that anyway going forward. I've always said if you want me to do that, I can say, okay, his current ability is this, his potential is this, because we can't see the scouting network report here, can we? We can't see the summary report. So we could say, on the 838 is 180 potential. So you get an idea what his range is. If you want to see that or know that, I can certainly make a note of that at the start of each review. So yeah, thank you for watching, folks. See you next time. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next time for another upload when we get a request. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.